It's more expensive than the S25 Plus, has no telephoto lens, and only a 3,900 mAh battery. Honestly, any one of these points alone would be enough to make the S25 Edge the most laughable phone of 2025. But you just can't beat how thin it is. Oldsy was also the first to rush to the offline store to pre-order it, and took his time playing with the phone. After all, it's always easy to fool people like us who get excited about pure specs. Let me briefly share my impressions first. The first time I picked up this Edge, wow, it really is thin. Just look at this comparison. It's basically as thick as half a Fold 6, even thinner than the Flip 6. Holding it feels like you could slice vegetables with it. Put the S25 Ultra next to it and it just looks like a giant brick. Well, to be honest, the S25 Ultra looks like a giant brick no matter what you compare it to. And the Edge isn't just thin, it's both light and thin. Holding it in your hand or slipping it into your pocket feels almost futuristic. The titanium alloy frame is basically a slimmer, narrower version of the S25 Plus's frame, rounded at the back and more squared off at the front. The USB port is, as always, not centered, which can be a bit annoying for perfectionists. Fortunately, the speakers stick to the traditional setup with a top earpiece and a bottom speaker for stereo sound. The volume is decent, but the bass is noticeably less rich compared to the S25 Ultra. However, with the frame getting narrower, there's less area for your palm to grip, and the back cover is quite slippery and doesn't offer much grip either. Personally, I find one-handed operation even less convenient than on the S25 Ultra. I actually quite like the stacked design of the camera lenses, but in practice, it's definitely going to collect dust and dirt. Considering this protrusion houses the same 200 megapixel flagship camera, it's actually not too bad. There's not much wobble when you shake it, but when you place it on a table, the rocking is even more noticeable than on the S25 Ultra. All three color demo units were available in the store. The black one is boring, and the blue-purple one looks like it just has a color-changing film stuck on it, so I chose the titanium color. It at least looks a bit more normal. The front screen is the same model as the S25 Plus, with almost equally narrow bezels on all four sides, 2K resolution, but the color shifting when viewed from the side is terrible, and there's no anti-reflective coating. The vibration motor is also about the same as the S25 Plus, not as good as the Ultra. It supports up to 25W wired and 15W wireless super fast charging. Well, for a cheap phone like this that costs only $799.99 and is affordable for everyone, what